you worked on a study about the impact of artificial intelligence over the next 100 years. So, what kind of surprises do you think are on the horizon?
Right. Well, I think some of the surprises, and the idea of the AI 100 study was to predict 15 years in advance, 2030, with the idea that that's sort of the horizon at which predictions are potentially, with more than guesses. If you start going beyond that, at least with the rate of technology change these days, it's really hard to have any confidence. I think some of the surprises may be, of the negative variety right now at this point. That there's a lot of optimism about self-driving cars, and I do think that the technology is there, but it always still does seem like it's the technology in some sense has been there for decades already. The demonstrations of cars driving themselves began in the late 1980s, it's still not the point to the point where people are ready to adopt them, and so it may be surprising to people at this point how long it'll take before all the cars on the road are autonomous. It could still happen very quickly. I wouldn't be shocked if it did, but I also wouldn't be shocked if it plays out over a longer period than people are currently expecting. In terms of opportunities coming forwards, one of the recent really big breakthroughs or landmarks have been the performance in computer vision and natural language processing. But I think there's still a lot of room in a number of different areas. First of all, there's a lot of capability now at understanding single utterances or single sentences, but having meaningful dialogues back and forth, like extended conversations, and all of the sort of context of common sense knowledge that requires. I think there's still a lot of research to be done there, and if and when we get to the point of being able to have extended natural language dialogues, that will lead to another sort of floodgate being opened in terms of applications that are possible. And another is, in robotics, there's a lot of ability right now for robots to navigate autonomously, sort of on wheels, starting to be on legs a little bit, or to operate in factories in sort of controlled environments. But to be able to manipulate objects in an open and dynamic environment, there's still a lot of room for improvement there, especially in an affordable way. There's starting to be impressive demonstrations of manipulation, but still with very expensive technology. So if and when we get to a point of being able to have robots robustly manipulate objects with affordable actuators, affordable arms, that'll also unlock a large set of applications, and I think it's hard to imagine what kind of surprises will emerge if and when we get to that point. We make the point strongly in the AI 100 report that there are potential benefits, potential risks of artificial intelligence, that there's barriers towards getting from where we are to realizing the full benefits. I, for one, wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if I weren't really excited about the positive possible impacts of artificial intelligence in the future. I think there's a lot of exciting potentials in the future, and that's why I'm dedicating my career to trying to discover new algorithms and push forward the state of the art in artificial intelligence.